We're joined by someone who needs absolutely no introduction. She's a leading lady in the financial sector. She's Miss Devina Mehra. Thank you so much, firstly, for joining us. I would like to start by asking, is there any one piece of advice that you'd like to give young women who are venturing into the financial sector?
Don't forget your dreams. That is what I would like to say, because people get caught up in uh, many responsibilities, many demands on themselves, and they tend to put other people's happiness and dreams ahead of theirs. So don't forget what you want it to be. So people say, what would you like to advise a younger person? I would say that what would a teenage you think of what you are doing now? So always have that benchmark that you haven't forgotten what you wanted to do.
That's a great advice. You've been in the industry for over 3 decades now. Um, what's been the journey? What the journey has been like? Plus, what do you think is the reason why more women are not venturing into finance?
Journey, I mean, in some ways, I feel little disappointed that when I joined Citibank Investment Bank, I was the only woman officer. And even till now, I see too few women in investing, in finance. In fact, in 90s, you saw a few more fund managers, both in India, and we were dealing with FIIs globally also. That number appears to have gone down instead of going up. So I don't know all the reasons why people are not doing it, because I'm not really in touch with that many young women. But I think one of the reasons could be that people find that it's a very they think it's too demanding job, because again, like a lot of girls and women, they think that they need to take a easier job because they have to manage many other responsibilities. So you are sort of self-censoring at the start. But I don't know. I mean, I don't have the stats to say that what are the reasons.
Well, I think representation, when they say, when you see it, you be it. We've seen you, and I'm sure many women are trying to be like you. What do you think is the way to go about it? A way to strike that balance, to be a leading lady in finance and have a family life without sacrificing family and without sacrificing your career? How does one go about it?
First of all, I mean, this is a question. Why should this be a question for women alone or girls alone? I mean, that to me, I was a feminist from age 10. So for me, it was always from first principles that you should think about your life. So I always, for instance, thought that I'd never change my name, that there should be no kanyadan in my wedding. And I also had all these things that if a man says that I'm going to help her in housework, that itself is a wrong thing, because then he's classifying housework as her work. So, there is no reason why housework or family work or care work or should be, or emotional labor should be the woman's alone. So first of all, get out of that mindset that I have to do this and therefore I have to somehow manage to do this, because that only means that there'll be more and more demands on your time. I mean, men relax on, this might be a stereotype, but I think largely true that men relax on weekends and women are finishing off all the other household stuff. So don't get into that trap. So if you don't find a partner who understands that, then, better be single than get into that trap.
That's a lovely advice, I'm sure. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.